everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I have 3 different styles of acetate that make gorgeous cards. We've got luxury foiled acetate sentiment sheets. We've also got luxury foiled acetate essential selection, which is an all-over pattern. And we've also got card wraps. It's so cool. This is a card that my friend Debbie made. It's so beautiful. It's made out of the all-over pattern acetate, and this is our giveaway card for this episode. So if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, we'll use some white background here to show you a little better here. It says here on this little insert that you're getting 16 sheets, okay? So you're getting 16 A4 foiled acetate sheets, 2 gold, 2 silver, and 2 gold, 2 silver, and you have 4 of each designs. But I have found that to be a mistake. You're actually getting 16, but you're getting 1 silver, 1 gold, and 1 silver. Okay, so you're getting more patterns actually. So you're getting 8 patterns, 2 of each, 1 gold, 1 silver, for a total of 16. So, which I think is better to have more of the different patterns. So here's this beautiful little flower in silver and gold. I'll probably just show you one of them because I think they look the same from this far away. But here's a beautiful dot in gold, and it comes in silver as well. This beautiful grid, it's gorgeous in silver, and it comes in gold as well. And then we've got this beautiful sort of, how will I describe it? It's a little bit of a flourish, a little bit of a tapestry look. And this one comes in gold and silver as well. And then the hearts, beautiful, gold and silver, so a little bit more modern take. And then this one has these little triangles, gold and silver. And this one, these great wavy lines in gold and silver. And then these great, little stars in gold and silver. Okay, so that's 8 different patterns, 2 of each, 1 gold, 1 silver. All right, so before I go on to the other ones, let's take a look at each of these cards, and then we can go through acetate, I think. And I think I still will put it on here. There we go. All right, so this one is a 5 by 6.5 inch card, but Debbie, she cut it out of the acetate. The background is the acetate, which is amazing. I love that. And if I can show you the back here, just like this. And she ended up using a scoreboard, which is a very important tool in this, scoring it right here down the center. Just fabulous. So let me show you what she used to make this great card. So after she took her beautiful acetate and she scored it, let me get this right here. So this is 5, so it's going to start out to be 10 inches wide by 6.5 inches tall. And then you're going to score it right down the center using your scoreboard. And then she trimmed one of these. It's actually, this is our Hidden Animals, a 12 by 12 pattern cardstock, and in there we have some card toppers you can cut out, and this whole piece is a card topper. And she matted that with some gold Miri cardstock, beautiful. And then she used tape. Now we have several different kinds of tape, and we recommend tape instead of glue because when you're gluing to acetate, it generally can just peel right off. So we've got the tear tape and the extra sticky tape, and both of them have this color, like this one's white, this one's got red, but it's just the backing. The tape itself is transparent. And she taped this to the card front, so that's what the tape is right there. Okay, and then she used these beautiful chipboard pieces, absolutely gorgeous, that coordinate, beautiful. So she used this one right here, and she took multiple of these little vines, and Debbie actually heat embossed these. So she took Versamark, okay, which is a clear ink, it's kind of sticky, and she sprinkled it with gold metallic embossing powder. And then she heated it with a heat gun to get this beautiful gold look on those chipboard pieces. Now, if you're not into heat embossing, you can also use a gold ink pad. And this one's a metallic gold. It's very beautiful. I'll link both of these items, or all of these items, down below the video. So if you click on this card, the full color photo of the card, you can see a very specific list, which will include the embossing things and also the gold ink pad. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, if you're watching us on YouTube, then you can just look below the video in the description box, and there's a link that will take you to this Paper Wishes webisode. So speaking of which, this is our giveaway card, and after I finish telling you about it, I'll tell you about the giveaway card. So this one also includes Hidden Animals die cuts. So that's what this one is. This is a cutout from the paper pack, but this one right here is a cute little die cut, and she matted them both with that beautiful gold cardstock. And then we have these new Dazzle stickers. These are mirror gold, or gold mirror straight line Dazzle stickers. She took the thinner ones and she went around the outside edge, which finishes this card off so beautifully. Just went that little extra step, and it's gorgeous. On the inside, there's white cardstock that's cut to the same size here, so it's just sort of hidden. That gives you your place to write your little greeting on there as well. All right, so back to how we're doing our card giveaway. So we're trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on our webisode page, just hop on over to YouTube. In fact, if you enlarge this screen, there's a little YouTube icon, and you can click it and it'll take you to our YouTube channel. We ask that you subscribe to our channel and that you give it a thumbs up, you like it, and then leave a comment. After about a week, we'll reply to one of the comments and we'll say, congratulations, YouTube username blank. And everyone has a very specific YouTube username, so you have to know that. And then we give you instructions on how to claim your card. It's a great idea to hit that notification bell, the top right-hand corner. That way you know when we're trying to communicate with you that you might have won a card. And that we've also launched a new video. We do about 6 videos a week, so you don't want to miss those. And we do this giveaway 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday webisodes. So I hope you participate. Our giveaway card. All right, so this next card, look at this, so gorgeous. Also a 5 by 6.5 inch card. And on this one, it's got this 3D butterfly, which is also acetate. And you open this up, this is kind of the outer layer of the card, but where do you write? Well, right here. So this is the card right here. And then she's literally just wrapped this around, and then right here, secured it to the back of the card. Okay, beautiful job. So let me show you what Debbie used. First, she used those beautiful sentiment sheets. So let's go over those. This one, you're getting 20 sheets. Okay, you're getting 2 of each. So there's sending well wishes. And then you're getting 2 of each of these, 2 gold, 2 silver. So I'm just going to skip over some of these. All right, and then, oh, I already did that one. Here we go. Good luck on your new journey. It's only just beginning. Today is a good day for champagne. Congratulations. And then this one with heartfelt thanks. That's the one Debbie used. Remember, these come in gold and silver. And birthday wishes just for you. Really sweet. Okay. So Debbie took that acetate and she cut it down to, let's see, 6.5 inches tall. And then instead of just being 5 inches wide, she added what looks to be like 1.5 inches to the back. So it would be 6.5 inches tall by probably 6.5 inches wide. And then she scored it right here at the 5 inch and then wrapped it around and secured it with, remember some of that tape we were talking about? All right, and then before she did any of that though, she had to cover her card with her patterned paper. So Debbie used 6 by 6 newsprint florals in this beautiful blue. And then she just laid that right on top because remember this is a 6.5 inch card, and then she got some borders that needed to be covered. So she used the solid cardstock for newsprint florals, and she used that beautiful blue. And then she added the acetate, did the wraparound. okay? And then we've got this beautiful little oval here that's framing the little sentiment. So Debbie actually took that same solid blue cardstock and she used 10 oval and scallops cutting dies, and she just nested a straight edge inside of a scalloped edge to make a little frame, and then used a little bit of glue. Now, when you're using something like this, sometimes you want to use a tape or an adhesive to make sure it stays. Debbie went ahead and used glue on this one. It seems to be holding well on the acetate. And then she used jewel butterflies, 32 acetate die cuts, this beautiful blue butterfly that just pop right out. And then she went ahead and used a little tape on that one and just folded the wings a little bit and adhered that right there. These little border stickers are 96 border dazzle stickers, and they come in all of these different colors in this one collection. If you can see them all, white, black, silver, and gold. Really, really beautiful. And she used the silver ones along the top and the bottom. So it looks like the border is just below this blue line right here, and just did a beautiful job. Isn't that stunning? That would be great for any occasion. All right, so now we have the card wraps. And for this one, you're getting 16 sheets. All right, so let's take a look at these. They're both gold and silver. So this is how they work. And using you can just cut these out with your scissors into strips, but this is what you would look like when they would cut them out into strips, okay? And then we're gonna show you how they wrap around a card with a demo. But using like a cutting, like a paper cutter, something with a straight line is a lot easier than just try to cut a straight line with scissors, so we highly recommend a paper trimmer. So anyway, I'm just gonna have you pause to read all of these greetings. There's so many, and they're so versatile. All right, so remember these come in gold and silver, and you're getting 2 gold, 2 silver. This one for birthdays. And this one, okay, sympathy, missing you, wishing you happiness and health. Lots of different uses for these. And then finally this one, congratulations. So there's wedding, happy anniversary. Really nice and very, very versatile. All right, so for that one, Debbie used a 6x6 card for this, and she covered that card with floral luxury solid cardstock in this really beautiful sort of mauve color. And then she wrapped it, before she glued that down, she cut her mauve paper to 6x6, added some of this beautiful, beautiful paper from the coordinating 6x6 pattern cardstock, cut this one down to probably 5 3/4 of an inch and glued that to the mauve. Before gluing those 2 down, then she wrapped her acetate. And I am going to show you how to do that. As you can see, it wraps all the way around, but it's not on the inside, okay? So then, once she did that, then she backed this piece with a beautiful piece of that solid cardstock, and then she used these cutting dies and silver Miri and also the solid cardstock again, and she cut out these beautiful ones and these little flowers. To the flowers, she added some tiny silver holographic jewel dazzle stickers. Put those right there, glued these right here to the card front using that tiny little bottle with Cosmic Shimmer glue in it is really nice. And she also die cut a little silver butterfly and then added that as well. Beautifully done. So let's show you how to use these wraps. So as I said, you cut them into strips just like this one. And for this one, I used Happy Birthday. I wanted to show you, not only did I score it to go around my card, but I also colored it with some tri-blend markers. Now these are Spectrum Noir alcohol-based markers, so they're like a Sharpie, but they're 3 pens in one, so they're really nice for blending. I only used the darkest shade, so I didn't do any blending with them. And so what I do is you have to color them from the back side. If you color them from the front side, the alcohol in the marker will just lift off this beautiful metallic printing. So you just need to make sure you're getting a nice dark color, and then you're just coloring each one like I did. I'll show you how I did it on this side. I just went like this, colored that. And then the flame, I used a dark yellow. So I used, for my candle sticks, I used dark red, light green blend, true blue, and then I used citrus yellow in the darkest shade to color the little flames. Did the same things with the balloons, okay? So before I scored it, this is what happened. I went ahead and I used a 5 by 6.5 inch card. And then I used our beautiful red brushed diamond papers, okay? Because I really wanted to bring out the red in the coloring that I did. And then I wanted this to show up really nicely, so I used white glitter cardstock on the next one. And we're going to just tape this one to this one. Got some tape on the back. But first, how to score. So you just lay this down and you center it on the topper piece, the piece that you're going to wrap it around, right, like this. And then you're going to score it. So I grab my little scoreboard here. And I'm going to show you using a different one here because I've already scored that one. So you would just center this right where you want it on your paper. It's nice to use like something firm, like a cardstock or something, because these are quite firm, and when you're wrapping them, it's nice to give something like a substantial base. And then really, you're just scoring it just like this. I like to score it from one direction, like on the top, and then once it's scored, oops, gotta move it over a little bit. Once it's scored, then you can fold it in any direction you want. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just gonna fold it on that score line. Take my bone folder, go over that just like that. Do the same thing to the other side. And then it's just going to wrap around your surface. And then you're gonna use one of the tapes to secure it on the back. That's all there is to it. And then you're going to put it down here. So let's go ahead and secure this piece. I've already got some tape on the back of these little flaps. And we're gonna go ahead. Oh, and I've even got some tape on the back of this piece, which probably is overkill. All right, we're gonna put this right there. And then, whoops, it is overkill. Now I'm gonna just add some more of this. I like using the tear tape when I'm in a hurry. And then we're just going to secure that to our card front. Done with this part. I always like to make sure where my card fold is when I'm working with this. Have you ever like done this and the fold is on the wrong side? You don't know till you're done? Yes, it happens. Happens to everybody. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to use a little bit of my red ribbon. And I have a little like Zot adhesive dot, which I forgot to bring the box, but I'll list that down below the video. And we're just going to put that right there. And then you've got this like really cool acetate with color card that I think is a lot of fun to make. And you know what? It's something new for your friends to receive. You guys, we have a fantastic money saver on all these different kinds of acetate. And I think, as you can see, super fun to use. So the money saver is right there, over there on the right-hand side. I was desperately trying to find my other card. There we go. Money Saver is right there on the right-hand side. All of the items are listed down below the video. If you click on the color photos, you'll get a very specific supply list for each card. If you're watching us on YouTube, first of all, hi, it'd be great if you would subscribe to our channel. It really helps push our video out for everybody else to see and helps our company. But if you're watching there, just look below the video in the description box and you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Thanks so much for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.